Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted. I've been kind of jam-packed with finals and everything. Home for the weekend. My last final and last day of college is Monday. So Monday is my last day of college. So yeah. Finished 1 year of school. Well, not quite, but almost there. So I figured I would just film a college experience video. What I thought, maybe talk about differences between high school and college for those of you who are still in high school, about to graduate, or just preparing for college or whatever it may be. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So personally, my first thing is college right now is really up in the air for me because I did have positive experiences, but I also had some negative experiences. So I guess I'll talk about the positives first. I would definitely recommend getting involved, whether that be join a club, maybe Greek life. I was really iffy on joining Greek life, and it was probably one of the best decisions I could have ever made. As you all know, I'm in Phi Sigma Pi. So yes, it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I was really apprehensive about it at first because of all of the hazings that have been going around in colleges. Like, I think it was Penn State, or that's the only one I vividly remember, was Penn State. I think there were a couple of others. I think there's one in South or North Carolina. Not quite sure. Not really sure. But I know the Penn State one. And that kind of, like, put into perspective that, like, I shouldn't do Greek life because I was afraid of the hazing. But I'm glad that I'm not in a sorority. Like I've said before, I'm in a gender-inclusive national fraternity, Phi Sigma Pi. You've seen me wear the apparel, talk about it so much on my channel. And I love everyone there. Jordan and was, like, the person who, like, made me get involved and made us start wanting to get involved in Greek life because, funny thing, it was like this whole thing. It was like, if I wasn't allowed to do it, she couldn't do it, or, like, I don't really remember. I think it was like our parents had to agree that we would both do it together. Like, we one of us couldn't do it by ourselves. We had to do it together just in case, for safety precautions. And I think even if that wasn't the case, I would still have done it by myself because I love Phi Sigma Pi. I love everyone there. Parker, Jackie, Heather, everyone. Isabel, all of everyone. There's so many people who have impacted my life now, and now I have so many new friends, and I love them all. And yeah, so I would always recommend getting involved, even if it might be scary to put yourself out there. Just go for it, because if you hold yourself back, then you're gonna miss out on all of the opportunities that you could have had. So I would just say, go for it. Don't think what if, just do it. But I would definitely recommend looking up their, like, standards. There's this website that me and Jordan looked at called Greek Rank or Rank Greek. I think it's Greek Rank. And you can look through your college. You can type in your college, and a list of fraternities and sororities will pop up. And you can, like, see which one is matched the best for you. And that's what we did. And that's how we found Phi Sigma Pi. And this is just like a Phi Sigma Pi, like, appreciation video at this point. But yeah, so definitely get involved. Prioritize yourself. Time management is a huge thing in high school. You always had your teachers to tell you what to do. You don't have that in college. You have to do it yourself because your teacher's not going to constantly tell. It all depends on your professor, basically. If they're going to tell you when an assignment is due, they're not going to chase you down like they do in high school and get that assignment and give you a grade. Like, if you don't hand it in at this time on this date, they won't accept it. And it's like the little things like that. Like, it was due at 11:59, and you handed it in at midnight, it's late. So you might get docked for that. You can ask for an extension, but not all professors will do that. For my mythology professor, she already gave us an extension on our term paper. And I said, hey, professor, like, I've been struggling a lot. Like, I have, 8 assignments to do for sociology. Is there a possible way that you can extend it, give me an extension, like a day or two? And she was completely fine with that. So I would just say, just ask, because if you don't ask, then you'll stress yourself out. So, yeah. A big thing for me was I had to take breaks. That is the thing I will stress the most. Take breaks. Don't just sit there for 4 hours working on something and not take a break because you will be drained. I've done it all the time for my essays. I would sit there and write straight for 3 hours and I would go completely insane. Like, I'd drain myself. And I was like, I'm so drained. Like, I can't think. I can't do anything. So I would suggest just take 20 minutes. Go get a drink, go get coffee, go recharge, and then come back, and you'll come back with a completely new mindset on the entire thing. I've done that before. I had to write, I think it was like a reflection or something, and I was really struggling because I didn't know what topic to talk about. So I went down, because in my dorm, in the plaza, we had Dunkin' Donuts, and it was like 9 o'clock, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go get a cup of coffee, like decaf, whatever. So I went downstairs, got a cup of coffee, took some time, cleaned up my dorm, threw out some trash, came back to it, and boom, I wrote the reflection because I just needed that recharge. So just literally take a 20-minute break, 20-minute break, and that should help you recharge, regain focus. So yeah, I definitely recommend taking breaks because that was something that I never did until second semester, 3 months in maybe, because I was really struggling and I was draining myself. And Jordan was like, hey, you gotta take breaks. You can't keep doing this to yourself. And then multiple people were like, take breaks. And then my teacher was like, take breaks. So I was like, okay, I'll take a break. So it was that kind of thing. Sorry, I need some coffee. So yeah, take breaks, prioritize your time, get involved. Yeah, so high school is not like college because everyone says college is easier than high school. It's not. I don't think so. I mean, speak for yourselves, but personally, I thought college was a little more stressful than high school. Sorry, my dog was barking. I thought he wanted to come in. Yeah, so college and high school are not really the same. There's more expectations in college, so be prepared for that. There are more expectations. No one's going to ride you to do this. No one's going to force you to do something you don't want to do. In high school, if you didn't want to do an assignment, there was sure, you still got it done, but your teacher was up your butt, pushing you to do it. Or they would help you do it. It's not like that in college. No one is going, your professor is not going to say, hey, this is due this day. I need you to get it done. Sometimes it is like that. It all depends on your professor. Because my writing professor was like, hey, reminder, you have an assignment due Monday. But not all professors are like that. Oh, be prepared for your things not to be graded. Because my sociology professor never put a grade online. Montclair, where I went, has this app called Canvas, and you could see your grades, and you get like emails and notifications when things are posted, when things are graded, and you can see your grades. My sociology teacher doesn't use technology. She's like against like Canvas. So I don't know what my grade is in her class because she doesn't use that. We personally get emails about our grades. Or when we had class, she would grade everything like by hand and like give us the grade on the paper. She doesn't use the app or Canvas, which I thought was personally weird because I was like, all of my teachers have used Canvas, but she doesn't. So I guess at the end, I'm just going to get an email with my grade. I guess, I don't know. So, personally, college was a bit much for me. College is not for everyone, and that's what I'm realizing. College is not for everyone. I'm not going to tell you, go to college, get a degree, do this, do that, because that's not everyone's path. Like, not everyone wants to go to college. Not everyone wants to, excuse me, not everyone likes school. Everyone has their own certain things. If you want to go to college, that's great, go to college. But if you don't, then that's okay too. Because it's always been like this expectation by like society and like your family and everyone. You gotta go right after high school, you gotta go to a 4-year college, you gotta go to grad school, get a degree, and then get a job in that field. Like, realistically, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, but like that might not happen. Like, it's great if you do, and like, yay, good for you. But I have been told that my major, criminal justice, doesn't get you far. That it basically only means I can be a cop. But I don't want to be a cop. So I have a little imbalance there because it's like, I don't want to be a cop. But since I've completed this first year as a Justice Studies criminal justice major, well, I've completed the first year, so I've gotten all the credits, most of the credits for the major, and like there's like 5 credits classes I have to take, and I've already taken like 2 or 3 of them, so it's kind of stupid for me to like switch my major because then I'd have to start all over. So like if I go back, so yeah, that's kind of like the struggle for me at this point. But like I said, college is not for everyone, and yeah, so I'm going to stress that college is not for everyone. I really, at this point, don't know if it's for me, but it's just like the luck of the draw. Yeah, just like, oh, and try to make friends. Don't put yourself out there. Don't just keep yourself in, because I'm very anxious. I know that, I'm aware I have anxious. I have social anxiety. I don't really like to put myself out there, but because college is like basically like a whole social thing. Like, you gotta meet people, because if you are by yourself, you'll probably just crash and burn. And I had Jordan with me, so that was good. I had my roommate with me. But if you are commuting, definitely try to reach out to people like in your classes, like introduce yourself, talk to them, maybe get your phone number. Hey, say like, hey, after class, like, do you want to get coffee? Do you want to get like lunch? Or do you want to meet up and get food or whatever? Because like, you might just like crash and burn if you're by yourself and like get all stressed out. And nobody wants that. That was another reason why I kind of wanted like Greek life, is because I was able to make all of these friends. And I've said this before, like, I have maybe like 5, 6 friends. And now that I joined Phi Sigma Pi, I have like 20 plus friends now. And I'm like, this is kind of overwhelming. But like, I'd rather be overwhelmed by people who like care about me and want me to succeed than have like maybe those 4 friends that I still love deeply, but like kind of just want to try something else, if that makes sense. Because I have like 5, 6 really good friends, like ride or dies. But now I have a little bit more. So, and it just gives you like that familial structure that you need like outside of your family. Like, because I was dorming 5 out of 7 days, I was not with my family if they didn't come to visit me to bring me something or whatever. So I was basically like, I had Jordan. Like, yeah, I love Jordan. I love her to death. But, like, sometimes it gets pretty lonely. Like, sometimes you, like, get a little homesick. But, like, now that, like, you've made all these new friends, like, you've got more people to hang out with. I can text Jewel or Isabel or Parker and be like, hey, want to get dinner? Do you want to get coffee after class? Do you just want to meet up at the student center, say hi? Like, me and Jackie do that all the time. Heather invites me to step all the time. And it's really cool. And it just kind of, like, it's eye-opening to be like, there are other people, like, I'm not alone. Ow, I'm sorry, I just hit my finger on my desk. It's like, you're not alone. It kind of gives you, like, more of, like, it just gives you, like, a little bit more than you could have thought. And, like, yeah. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. But my first year of college, it was good. Like, I'm not going to shit on college and be like, no, I hate it. Like, don't freaking do it. Like, no, no, no. Because, like I said, college isn't for everyone. College might not be for everyone. But if you want, give it a try. If not, that's perfectly fine, too. I gave myself a year. And I want to venture out, do something a little different. And that's okay, too. You can take a break. No one's going to kill you. No one's going to be angry. They might, but not for long. No one stays angry forever. So, yeah. College. Alright. It was good. It was good. I'm not going to shit on it, like I said. Sorry. I'm not going to talk bad about it. Because maybe everyone likes school and wants to better themselves. But, like I said, not everyone is the same way. Everyone is different. We're all different. And if we were all the same, that'd be so boring. So, yeah. So, I've been rambling for so long now. So, I'm just going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more of these, like, sit down type videos, like, leave comments in the description below about topics you want me to talk about, or just tell me, stop talking to the camera, give me makeup tutorials, give me challenges, I don't know. Comment down below what you want to see next from me, and I'll get started on it. I don't have the works yet, but I kind of want to do the, pick, like, I ate what the person in front of me ordered at, like, a drive-thru, but I gotta get a car, gotta get, you know, all that jazz. So maybe that'll come later in the summer. I don't know. But yeah, so comment down below what you want to see next from me. And always remember, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the drill. Always remember, be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be seen on the inside. Bye, guys.